Treatment of yeast infection. We're going to talk about the different ways to treat a yeast infection. The first options you want to consider would be a natural way versus the conventional way. The natural way treats your body as a complete system, so it recognizes that your body works together as a whole instead of, like the conventional, treating the body by separate organs. Natural treatments, their purpose is to restore the body to the inner state of balance. They get your body to cleanse and to heal itself like it should be. Conventional treatments use artificial chemicals that are not compatible with our bodies. This means that they cannot be absorbed, so sooner or later they're going to build up in our systems and cause more harm than good. They try to cover up the symptoms than to figure out and solve the real problem. Most of the time when you go get antibiotics or prescription drugs, topical creams, you'll notice that these guarantee all of the symptoms to be relieved, but they also pose warning for new symptoms to come up because of their chemical content, as well as they don't make a lot of guarantees about solving your overall problem. There are some conventional treatment cons. First of all, the conventional treatments you could use would be creams inserted through a douche, over-the-counter medicines that you can find at your local pharmacy or prescription from your doctor, and topical creams that you would use to cover up your symptoms. The disadvantages of these are that they would temporarily alleviate the symptoms, so they only attack one part of your body and not the whole body. They also are messy and time-consuming, and they often contain oils that break down the latex material in your birth control options such as condoms. They can also cause serious side effects to pregnant women and young girls, which isn't great because pregnant women suffer a lot from yeast infections. Natural treatment options have quite a few pros. Some natural treatments that we would suggest would be to use raw honey, pure, unheated, and unprocessed, and we can give you more information about that a little later. Yogurt. When it's plain, it has no sugar, no additives, no coloring, and is not heat treated. You can find us at your local health food store, but make sure that you understand how we want you to use it. Garlic, you would wrap that in cheesecloth when applied. Again, make sure that you know what you're doing and you hear our instructions. Lactobacilli, there's more info on that to come. Iodine, you'll want to dilute it, and you can use it either topically or in a douche form. Again, make sure you hear our instructions for that, as well as organic apple cider vinegar douches. You'll want raw, unfiltered, organic apple cider. Again, be sure to follow our instructions on all of these. The advantages of natural treatments would be natural treatments are cheap and readily accessible. You can find them in your fridge or local health food store. They treat your root problem so it won't reoccur, and it kills all the yeast in your body, not just in one area, so you won't have to worry about more side effects or it reoccurring yet again. You can get complete instructions at candidayeasttreatment.net. That's www.candida yeast, Y-E-A-S-T, treatment, T-R-E-A-T-M-E-N-T.net, N-E-T. Make sure you put .net. Candida Yeast Treatment has a lot of helpful resources for you. They have informational videos on there. They've got a blog with all things candida or yeast related. It talks about specific treatments for men or pregnant women, women who are not pregnant of all ages. Gives a lot of good helpful information as well as specific instructions on how to use those natural treatments I mentioned earlier. Go see if they can help you at candidayeasttreatment.net, and best of luck with your situation.